In my seventh grade, and I was studying in Gujarati medium school, so our regional language there, and I was one of the rankers in my grade, and I got a prize, and that prize was a book, and that book was it's a Gujarati title called Patal no Pratighosh, but the book was about an author who came to the United States for visit as a tourist and spent about 3 to 4 months here. So it was his experiences, during his stay here. And I read that book, and I was really inspired, about how America is, and and things like that. So I always had that, after reading that book, always was very impressed about America first of all, and then had that desire that I want to come here one day, at least to visit America. So then when I grew up always, and grew up later, and then I was in college and later met with my husband who was working in Sweden, and we met while he was visiting India. So then later we decided to get married, and he was in Sweden. So the first question after we decided to get married, he asked me that where do you want to live, in Sweden, India, or somewhere else? and obviously India was not the best choice for him. He was a scientist, research scientist, so he wanted to stay somewhere outside India so that he can research and in the fields that he was very expert in. So my first response to him was that we want to go to the United States. So he actually looked for a job, and he ended up getting a job in upstate New York, in Albany, and so we got married in January. So I joined him in Sweden, but then we did our packing and we moved here and relocated here to US. So really it was kind of that my thought started when I was in 7th grade. So there are no accidents in life. So right, yes, that's how we ended up. Growing up, America means that very rich country, about prosperity, about this abundance, and a lot of resources. But when I came here, then after working here and living here, I really understood what American dream means. It's not just that, that American dream is much broader and it has deep meaning to it, and so I understood really in a way that American dream means that every single person has an equal opportunity here to realize their dream. Basically, that's what American dream means, that you have the opportunity here to work at your highest potential, and if you work hard here and if you have ability, you have the opportunity here to succeed. And that's what really American dream is all about, and that is regardless of your background and your circumstances of your birth. So in my situation, I grew up in India, ended up coming here as an immigrant, but I had an opportunity just like any other American to be successful here. So I really understood the deep meaning to it after coming here, and that was that, okay, while I was growing up it was all about big cars and big homes, but it is much bigger, much better than that. Yes, absolutely, and I would say that, let me just give you a little bit perspectives to that it just depends sometimes that, what is your definition and how you understand American dream. So if your definition, just like what my definition when I was growing up, that America is all about just prosperity, and that just the culture of consumption, and that you have everything in abundance and so many resources and you use so much, then I think sustainability doesn't quite interact very well with American dream. But really American dream, as I said, is really very deep in its meaning, so really when we talk about American dream is also about equality, giving everybody the equal opportunity, and it's not just about America. We are a global leader, so we think about other countries as well, that we have our leadership, that anything that happens at a global level, we believe that we have a responsibility towards it, so sustainability, for instance, that all this global warming, all the changes are going on, that what like really deep-rooted culture and values that we have, that it also has the meaning towards the responsibilities, community, ecological sustainability. When we look into it, that it is much broader than just like being about consumption-oriented mind. So then you definitely understand it, that sustainability is not just about a lot of resources and use them, but it is also about using resources in a meaningful way, so that we build the long-term sustainable earth, and that's the responsibility that we have towards them. That I really would like that one advice that in America, that in a true sense and true meaning, there is an opportunity for everybody if you have ability and if you are willing to work hard. So I think in America that nobody should remain fearful about realizing their dreams. There is a chance for everybody, and even if we should take a pride that in our country, even if you fail, we have so many opportunities that there is a next door always open for you. So if you do not be successful in this, the curriculum that you are studying right now, or you are doing a business or doing a job that doesn't fit quite well to who you are, there is a next step for you and opportunity for you. So really, I think America is all about realizing your highest potential that you would like to achieve, and we are blessed here with a lot of resources, so that we should always like appreciate and take full advantage of that, and also should understand like what American dream is in a deeper meaning, that it's not about us, it's not about consumption, utilizing a lot of resources and that scarcity mentality to accumulate so much. It's about about the community, it's about our responsibility, and sharing that and extending that at a global level.